Alright, what is going on, guys? This is Purgatory and welcome back to Splatoon 3. The brand new season literally just started. And the first place we're going to is the recon area. And we're going to be going through all the game modes, where all the placements are, everything on Brinewater Springs. So sit down, get some popcorn ready, get your notes out, get whatever you need. We're going to go through all the game modes here. There's a lot of stuff that came out, but obviously we're going to be going in with a lot. But anyways, I forgot to equip one of the new guns, which is the Splattershot Nova. I hope it's good. That's the only thing I can hope for. But anyways, Brinewater Springs, we're going to start with Turf War, just to see how the map is. Okay, so right off the bat, the map does look pretty small. Like, it's very small, it seems like. So here's the overhead of it. Very basic layout, to be honest with y'all. But first we're gonna start with this right lane here. See, we have a flank that we can go all the way around, and you drop down here, I guess, and then drop down here. But it does seem like you can jump across that and land over here. This itself is just a death trap, if you can hopefully make that. But we got this little platform. We got a little platform going on over here, and then it wraps all the way around to this little area. So there's some nice cover here. I don't know how the play potential is going to be on this, and I was wondering how that was going to be. But so there's the center area. Very basic, honestly. It has just a block right in the center here. But it is very nice. Aesthetically, it's really nice. If you just look outside the map. Well, that's a little weird. To have a little statue right there. But this is a nice little, aesthetically, I love it. I love the way it looks. It's like in a nice little small town. The hot spring in a small town. And we got this side. That is just huge. It's a lot bigger than I thought. But it seems that we can go up over to the enemy spawn here, pretty much. So spawn traps might happen pretty easily on this map. I can already just see it happening. It's such a small map, that's the thing. But it looks like we can walk up this side. Is it sinkable? It is not. But you can jump down on the sides. I didn't notice that from that side. But it looks like you can jump off the sides. There's a little sponge back here to get back into your spawn. But it looks like spawn trapping might be pretty easy here. There's a little slope and everything that can give you cover, but you also gotta remember the dropping projectiles. So it seems like this map is very symmetrical. Whatever's on that side is on this side. It's just artistically it looks different. But let's see, let's just go ahead and jump off. Let's see if we can do some routes here. How fast are these routes? Just by what I have. Okay, we're gonna start right here this time. So we can kind of see the little rocks up here are pretty nice. It looks like you can probably start right here and you can go. But it does seem like the moment you walk up around right here, yeah, that's where you can get to our spawn. But first, let's just go over this splatter shot real quick. Oh wow, it has a lot of range. And it sounds different. So it looks like it has Splattershot range. What's like Splattershot Pro range with Splattershot spread. Which is interesting. Might be more, it definitely feels like it could be more of an aggressive weapon. But it's pretty nice. Okay, so we got sidetracked here. Let's look over at the routes that we can take in order to get the job done. Okay, so let's take the routes. Let's start here. We can get. Oh wow, you get a lot of spread if you're jumping with this gun. Alright, yep. And we're already here at the center. You get a lot of spread if you jump. So jumping is not recommended with this gun. But overall, I mean, that was pretty fast. We got back there pretty fast. But anyways. So we're starting here. We don't really have much swim speed. I'm pretty sure we got Ninja Squid on one of them. Yeah, we can go around here, go up. But it doesn't seem like there's much opportunity to climb a wall here. So, it doesn't look like there's money. I don't even think you can only swim up this. Yeah, you can't even get up that. You could probably jump to it, but you really can't get up to it. But honestly, it's a pretty self-explanatory map, to be honest with y'all. See, can we make... No, we can't. I was thinking we could, but we cannot. But honestly, that's pretty much it for this map. That's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. I just was pretty surprised to see how symmetrical it is. I'm a little concerned, though, because it is a very small map. So I guess we'll have to see. But so far, the gun's looking great. The map's looking pretty cool, to be honest. Aesthetically, it might be one of my favorites. I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyways, we're going to go on to the next game mode. And we'll see what's going on there. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, future Purg here. I didn't realize that I accidentally muted my mic. So we're going to go into the rest of us in a bit of split up way. So right now we're on Splat Zones. And as you can see here, the layout really isn't that much different. The only real thing is that little piece of cover. There's like not extra cover right there. This actually feels more open. And the Splat Zone, like zone, is really small. So we go throughout the little layout, and like I guess you can kind of try to spot the difference, but really the Splat Zone version of the map isn't that different, to be honest. It's just they removed a little bit of cover from the center area, and that pretty much where they put the zone is right in the dead center. So there's not really much going on for this. Alright, now we're on to a personal favorite mode of mine, and that is tower control. As you can see here, there really isn't too much again, but there is a little platform on the right side there this time around. And as you can see, there's a wall, like a little bit of cover where that sponge is, so you can actually set up the sponge right there, and you can get a bit of a vantage point for the tower control thing. Other than that, though, they removed the center box and split it up into two different boxes, and here a little bit later I will show you us riding the little rail. And as you can see, the bamboo wall in this version also is missing as well. This whole area feels a bit more open. I think it's because of combat flow, so removing terrain is better than adding more at this point. But they have the little platform that's kind of like lodged into the side, and just overall the center version is a bit more open. But we will go on the tower rail and see where the route goes. Alright, so now we are on to everybody else's favorite game mode, Rainmaker. So, as you can see, this is where the first Rainmaker checkpoint is, or the second, the last Rainmaker, like the Rainmaker goal, I should say, is, and it's it's pretty close in spawn. Though they took away that little bit of cover. I don't really know why exactly, but it's not there. I wonder if it's just so they can make it kind of straightforward. I don't really understand why they would go ahead and remove, like, add that little piece of cover, but as you can see, they added a slope as well that takes you up to the Rainmaker goal, and along with another little platform. This little flank route side is not really different. That little platform on the side right here is pretty much almost is at the same spot. I believe we do have the same bit of cover. Yeah, the little bamboo walls are back. This is where I noticed, I was like, wait a second, those weren't there in Splat Zones, or in Tower Control. But the sponge there is there. The sponge cover barrier thing is there. And the only other difference is the Rainmaker spawn, like, they made it to where you can get up on the Rainmaker just a little bit easier without having to ink it. So, yeah, and that's really it that they changed with Rainmaker. Anyways, we'll move on to the next mode after we do some more footage rolling. Okay, last but not least, we are looking at Clam Blitz. And right off the bat, the spawn is pretty much the same. The platform is back. There's a little thing you can climb up there. The only thing I believe that's different is, yeah, that little piece of cover is back. But the only thing I think is different is they cut off some terrain to give the basket some room. And you will see that here in just a second. Here's me thinking, is that platform there the whole time? But yeah, they cut off this little part right here, and I do believe they also added the ink rails. You'll probably see later here when I look at the outlet, the change. But we're just kind of walking through, same thing. Really not noticing much, except for just the design. The changes cater to the design. Also, that's right. The middle block is now whatever that is. I forget what you call it. The blocker or the bumper. I think they call them bumpers. I can't remember, but. Center area is a little bit more open. Those bamboo walls are still there. And then, yeah, right here is where you see the ink rail. You're like, oh. And then you can turn that on. That means you can do another flank route. But it also gave me an idea for a route. And we'll go ahead and hard cut to that. And I believe that is the last mode. So we're just going to have a bit more footage rolling. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And what do you think of Brinewater Springs? I actually personally think it might be a good map. So, I love you all. Have a great day.